Zimeharibika zote, niko na hasara kubwa sana.
Now, the Central Bank of Kenya has backed the proposed partial divestiture of Safaricom, saying the deal could ease pressure on public finances while strengthening economic stability. Now, in submissions to Parliament, CBK Governor Kamau Thugge says the transaction could raise over 240 billion shillings to fund key infrastructure projects without increasing Kenya's public debt. At a time when revenues are underperforming and domestic borrowing is crowding out private sector lending. Now, it is also projected that the deal will boost foreign investment and lift Kenya's foreign exchange reserves, helping stabilize the shilling and cushion the economy against external shocks. Now, despite Vodafone increasing its stake in Safaricom, the central bank insists there will be no threat to financial stability, noting that M-Pesa, which processes trillions of shillings annually, will remain under strict regulatory oversight.
The Central Bank of Kenya has come out strongly to defend the proposed partial sale of Safaricom shares, saying the deal could stabilize the economy and fund development projects without increasing public debt. CBK insists the transaction poses no risk to financial stability or to M-Pesa.
In regard to the fiscal objectives, this transaction is expected to generate approximately 244 billion shillings, which is equivalent to about $1.88 million, using an exchange rate of 130 shillings to $1.
CBK told lawmakers that the revenue continue to underperform, concessional loans are shrinking, and commercial borrowing remains expensive. At the same time, heavy domestic borrowing by the government is crowding out private sector lending, keeping interest rates high for businesses and households.
We want to know whether there is a safeguarding for monies belonging to customer e-money, currently over approximately 250 billion in trust accounts, and ensure they remain robust, ring-fenced, and insulated from group-level risks.
Labor unions have also weighed in. KOTU says it supports the sale but wants workers included in decisions on how the money is spent through the proposed National Infrastructure Fund.
We cannot listen. The court now said you can't listen to you because you have no recognition. And that's why we're looking for recognition, because without recognition, I cannot do a CBA. And many other unions can do CBA. So this is why we're saying it's not that we need to be supported so that we get there. We are not weak as a union, but we are avoiding the issue of going to the street, jumping every day.
However, some lawmakers remain skeptical. Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro has questioned the valuation and transparency of the sale, warning Kenyans could lose over 100 billion shillings if the process is flawed.
This financial year, up to the first half of, I think September is the half year of Safaricom, they had a 52% increment in profit, bottom line. So we are selling Safaricom based on the previous profits. That's why this deal in Harakishwa, so that by the time Safaricom announces their full year profits, which will be over 52% increment, the deal will have already been done.
As hearings continue, CBK maintains the Safaricom divestiture is key to stabilizing the economy, lowering borrowing costs, and supporting long-term growth. Sophia Ali, KTN.
Right, with that, we've come to the end.